Hello, 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 and welcome back to KleidiKey. Back again with Polybridge. Let me start it again. Polybridge 2. Had a bit of saliva in my mouth for some reason. Now, you may be wondering why I didn't stream yesterday. It's because I was feeling a bit sick, a bit under the weather. I feel a lot better now, so it's fine. In any case, let's get started, shall we? Finish off the last couple of levels in World 6. Starting with 613, Pinball. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, get this ball down here, and then... We need to get this guy, then get this guy, then fall in there, roll out, grab that, and then fall through, I think. So first, let's try to get it this way, shall we? It's gonna be a bit tricky, but I think we can do this. Make this nice and solid first. Huh. Close. I guess we should use springs though, huh? Weird. So this is not useful. Spring here. Boing. That's not useful. Gotta adjust this. Kind of annoying, I think. Maybe a bit higher. A bit lower. Pretty close. I wonder how I'm supposed to get there though. I guess I could do a funnel here of some kind. Then roll it up to the left. Like this. Maybe. Let's try it. Not much confidence in this method, but who knows, right? It might work. Might not, but might also work. Who knows, who knows. Let's see here. Hits that. Breaks that. Unfortunate. It's not very good. This part here leaves a bit to be desired. Okay, maybe not with this. Maybe use springs for some of these. Sure, this is gonna work though. Might dangle a bit more than we want. Or not enough even. The idea though, we're gonna try for that. It needs to be a bit more curved, so let's move everything out. Well, this big maybe? Curve this down a little bit. Roll this across. 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect here. This one is gonna be a bit annoying, but we're gonna ignore it for now. I'm gonna try to get this part working. Worry about the rest later. It's not fast enough, huh? Hydraulic phases. Ah, there's a phase here. I see. You can spring it back then. Just like we did in the previous level. So... spring it back this way. Finicky. Very, very finicky. We want it to land in the middle then. Is it useless? We don't want that. Okay. Let's perfect this one for now. Try to get to the land exactly here. I think the issue may be that it's not going above it. Nope. A slight bump, I think, is causing problems. Yep. Okay, so now let us do this. Steel for now. A piece of road here. Gonna bump it in about this direction. This. Keep this spring. Not. Yeah, correct. Okay, good. Spring goes to about 80% compression. Can I hold it with a rope? Yes. Okay, it's gonna do that as well. Okay, let's see how this works. Oop, a bit lower. Quite a bit more lower, just because of the way, just because of the way that it interacts with that. Ooh, much lower. Scary. Kind of bounce to the right, which is bad. We need it to be a bit more stable then. Like that, maybe? No? Steel is breaking. That's bad. Hey, hello, bacon pancakes. Just working on this level. Trying to get the good bounce here. I want to bounce it to the left. It's kind of tricky. Might be a bit too big of a bounce as well. Maybe the smarter thing is to create it underground. Not underground, but a path underneath and let it roll through with a bit of a speed increase, maybe? Maybe. Might be easier than this anyway. This seems to be quite difficult. It is bouncing to the right, but not quite enough. Need to move a direction like this, I would say. It is bouncing it, but not hard enough. It needs to be way harder. So bigger bottom part. Close. Surprisingly close. Okay, a bit too much to the right. It's breaking that, huh? What if you used a piece of cable instead? Rotates, which is bad. We'll use a muscle for now. Oh, that's bad. Kinda let it here first for some reason. Ooh. Okay, what if it did this then? Okay, a decent idea, but we need to get further. So 90% compression. Not 100% on both. See if this works. Might break these though. Yeah. So maybe something like this might be better. Huh. There is a problem. It might be better to reverse this. Based on the timing. And go slightly off, unfortunately. It's not exactly the same, huh? Maybe a bit higher, even. Yes, better. More this way. We need to slow this down then. Maybe disconnect this instead. Slow this down somehow. Some kind of road passageway with springs attached to it. Kinda like this. We hold it in place with rope, cable. Broke that, huh? Maybe it's a good idea to turn this off on here, but not on this, not on C. See if this works. Spring goes over, that's there. It did slow it down a bit, but not enough. So maybe bring it higher. This seems to be useless. Go there. Okay, so that's useless. Bigger angle so that it bounces a bit slower. I just need to roll in there. That's all I want. That's pretty slow. slower. Should work. Okay, a bit too much. It broke, huh? Bad angle. Ah, so very close. Nice! Oh, almost. Nearly have it. Bit more tinkering. The rope breaking. Yeah. One more pixel, maybe. Worse somehow. What if we have another piece of road here? Just to delay it that bit more. Bends differently, yeah. Oh, it actually works really well. Needs to get in there. Take a look at that again. Goes here, slows down, drops in pretty perfectly, but doesn't get held there. So we need something here, like a road with a flap or something. Okay, that's bad. The idea might work though. So maybe you steal instead. Keep it sturdy. Breaks the cable instead. That's bad. What if we held this spot then? No? Hold two spots maybe? Still snaps. What if we did a rope muscle? Rope muscle might help here. Ah, there you go. Rolled inside. Ah, dang. Does this come out? No, it gets stuck. But once you get the... Yeah, once you get it. Okay, pretty close, pretty close, pretty close. Pretty close. I think this part is the problem here. So if we added a road like this... Cable snapping, yeah? Bigger rope muscle? Like seriously bigger rope muscle? What if I did normal roads here? Normal roads all around. Remove that and use steel instead. This apparently needs to be reinforced. This as well. Cable's breaking. The cable breaking is a real bad thing though. Concept is good, but let's go back to this one. This one works. Made it smaller. A bit of a road here. Also here. Yeah, that's fine. Good. See if this works. It's gonna roll in, get through. is heavier now, so it's not the same. Rope muscle isn't really working out. So. Two ropes. What if a shorter rope then? Oh, that's bad. Oh, I got it. I know how to solve this. Rope with a bit of a spring at the end. Bigger spring? It's not rolling in anymore. Let me go back to the previous solution real quick. Just want to see what I did differently here. Okay, this is the one that worked. Goes here, falls slowly, drops through, gets in there. So if I replace that with a cable into a spring, that's fine. Okay. So this is the problem here. This maybe? Go through. See, it changed the way it bounced here. So we need this to release a bit earlier. It's releasing later. Now. It's way too late. Shorten that maybe? Gotta find some arrangement that allows me to go through it in a better way. Too late. It's a problem. It needs to roll there faster. So it needs to release in a way that makes a bit more sense. Wow, that's perfect. Just a bit more. It's gonna roll in. What if I add this here? Something like that. Give it a nice boost, maybe. There we go. Nice. Okay, now this should roll in. Take a look again. I might need to put another thing here. Rolls in, goes there, stays there. Rose through. Too much. Rose too much. So maybe this is wrong. Maybe the answer is to do something along these lines instead. Bigger spring. Okay, see how this goes. There we go. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. What's the issue here? Angle of entry is slightly off. Bigger spring and slightly different angle, maybe. Okay, good. Holding it in place. Now this should roll in there. Okay, it's not. So maybe a road that looks like this. And then we can have this disconnect maybe. Not on B, C, but only on D. Let's try this. Okay, something changed again. That's nice. Didn't roll through, huh? And the other thing I should be removing is this guy, not this. B, C, D. There. That should work. Slip through. Hits that. Can I adjust that for a while now? Good. Those in place. Rows through. Ah, that's bad. I don't think it will work, this guy. The angle at which it comes in is terrible. Oh boy, this is gonna be a annoying one. This guy here is super annoying. There, that works. Comes in. Rolls down here. I'm hoping that it goes through here. Grabs that. Releases it. We'll ignore the breakage for now. Just want to see how it comes out. Rolls out. Basically onto that. Okay. So if I add steel structure here. It's gonna hit here, roll here, and then get flung. So what I would say is that the flinging needs to come from this side. Stretch this part. Lock that in. I need to maintain the angle here. Let it fall over. So that gets released. This. 1, 2. Not on B, C, D, or E. Okay, see how this performs. Rolls in, goes there. It's gonna break. Let's slow this down. This does work, but it breaks in the end, so gotta figure it out a little bit. Ah, it's when this guy slams onto it like that. That's when it breaks. Oh, not sure to fix that. Not sure how to fix that. How do you fix that? This part slams onto this. You made it a spring, maybe? I mean, it wouldn't really matter unless we did all of it. Okay, see if this works. Rolls in. Goes there, gets locked. Goes there. Spring like this is bad, so compress it a little bit. Keep it straight. Maybe. Hopefully. Ah, it's changing things. Slowly adjust this part though. You need to roll this way. The steel was fine, but the issue is that it wasn't getting it fast enough, I think. Be like this. Maybe. That works, good. Gets locked in place. Rolls down. Goes there. Maybe the other thing I should do is disconnect this one. On D. Okay. And got that. Still breaks it. Whew. Gonna need to prevent some breakage, but adding the I think this is bad. Kills that. This part is the hardest part. It's always inconsistent, the behavior. A bit more, I think. Just roll in! Damn you. 40%. Eating some of the energy, I think. But they had another rope there, so it rolls a bit better. Let's hope. Let's hope. Okay, see if this part works. It's gonna roll in. Ah, the bendy part is causing problems. What if we remove that and did this instead? It's gonna be a bit different. I'll need to readjust again, but should be fine. So it needs to roll in. Good. Go through. Locks in place. Rolls down. Grabs that. This guy's the problem. When he lands on this, we might have to make it taller, even longer. Like this. Yeah, that's a problem. It's difficult. This is difficult. I'm doing something a bit off, I think. goes there, goes through, gets stuck, but they can't roll because it's too steep. And opens up. Yeah. If we did this then, open this up a bit more. Okay, so far so good. Rolls in, goes through, gets locked there. Rolls down, hits that at a real bad angle. Time to do a bunch of simulations to get this to be perfect again. It's gonna take some time. Can't crash it like that. That's real bad. A bit lower maybe? It's coming at a pretty high angle, which is bad. Maybe some springs instead, that might help. Coming in here pretty good, which I'm pretty happy with. Roll, spring, doesn't quite grab it. Maybe a bit more compression here, just so it rolls a bit further. I need to get there, onto the star, if possible. Roll. Yes, nice. Nothing broke. Very, very good. It's gonna roll out slowly, eventually ending up here. Hit this and roll here, I believe is the current plan. Get a bit further back than I was anticipating. I will admit that. Gonna need it to be about here. And we're gonna need to catch it, so some spring here. Maybe something like that might help. This one is settled, pretty much. We needed it to land here. Now the other thing is to get it to fling over there. That's the hope. Once that happens, we're done. It'll roll in naturally and we'll be okay. Drink some water. Great. Exactly what I wanted to see. Wish I could speed this up, but I can't. So, just gonna have to watch this slowly unfold before us. Adjusting this is gonna be a pain because it's so far in. That sucks, but we have no choice basically. We basically have no choice whatsoever. A bit too much. Neutral. See if this works. Worry about the angle of approach though. It might roll this way. We might have to compress this part a bit more. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I'm just happy nothing in here is breaking, which is a very, very good sign. It means that everything's going well. As planned at least. Collapsing on itself, which is not the best. Something like that maybe. Hold your shape a bit better so you can roll this way. Hit this and get flung all the way there. Hope beyond hope. It's probably not gonna happen, but who knows? Who knows? No harm trying. No harm at all. And then you roll. Huh, Didn't release. I can't help but notice that. 2, 1. Yep, correct. A4. Ah. Stops releasing at A4. Must have clicked it incorrectly. Set it up incorrectly by accident. Unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. So far so good. Continue. It rolled pretty well, so I have hopes for this. Not high, but hopes, regardless. Ooh, the angle was real close. It just needs to fly a bit further. Just a tiny bit. Wonder how I'm gonna accomplish that though. It seems a bit crazy, don't you think? Maybe the angle of the roll? We'll slow it down, see how we can improve this. Take this 100%. 50, 20. That's fine. Rolls it back this way. Bit of a bump. Flings it decently, but not the best. The question is, how do I get there? So maybe what we should be doing is to have another point here. The road. Some bouncies. Kind of string it up like this. It's gonna hit this and spring here, bounce a bit up and roll down. That is my current plan. Not sure if it's 100% going to work, but a plan is a plan, so we'll see it through. See what happens here. Yes, no, maybe, perhaps. A bit lower, it seems. Feeling it's not going to work. I might need to adjust this more. But how do I make this bounce further? Would I have to use a spring kind of muscle here? Maybe? Hard to say. I might have to use a muscle. Maybe. Maybe not. We will see. Doesn't really go higher, yeah. So this needs to be adjusted. Ah, can go higher. Okay, so what if you hold the back with rope here then? A lot of waiting. It's just so far into the bridge that takes a while. You know, call it a bridge, but very loosely call it a bridge. Not exactly a bridge. It's more of a series of events, but hey. What if we decrease this a little bit to 80%? Is that better? I'm thinking I want it to go higher instead of further. Seems to be there seems to be enough speed, so the height I think is the concern here. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Hey, hello. Welcome, Sonu. Oh, sorry about that. Let me give you permission. Real quick. There. Fix that. You can now post the links. Apologies. The bot is a bit aggressive, you know, just a little bit. Having some difficulties getting this guy over here onto this one. It's pretty tough right now. Not really sure how to get this to go further though. Just thinking maybe a spring muscle of some kind? Maybe. What if I did this? They don't really like each other. Still in the middle. Still no. Still cross. Then disconnect that. Let's try this. Double layered spring here. So maybe it launches further. Who knows? We will see. Might launch a bit less, might launch a bit more, depending on how these spring expand. Might have to slow-mo this just to figure it out, but we'll see. Okay. So this part rolls across pretty normally. It's that a little bit, it's fine. Launches. Unfortunately, this doesn't really launch it up. What if I did this? It's kind of reaching the height I wanted. So maybe we could extend it going this way. Maybe? Hard to say. We'll try it. No harm trying it, definitely. Look at the height here. It does go further though, which is great. Happy about that. See here. Goes down. Ah, not high enough, never mind. Maybe a better way to do this would be to also drop these. Oh, that explains a lot. It should be fine. Okay, see if this works. It should. Rolls in, comes down, goes here, gets locked in place. This rolls across. Hits that. Rolls down this way. Out and around. Drops here, rolls here, and then flies all the way across. Huh, it's worse. It's actually a lot worse. I think it's because they're not expanding in the same lines, maybe? Oh boy. Harsh. And difficult. Very difficult. Maybe this is better. It's going less far. No, doesn't make sense to use that. So this is the furthest it went. What if we did this? Made it more centralized. Decentralized better? I would hope so. Ah, broke. Okay, this seems to be the minimum without breaking. It's kind of bad. We'll see. A bit annoyed the way expanded, but how do I improve this? Another layer of springs? Seems a bit excessive though. What if it's based on this then? Maybe if this is higher, it won't hit that. Or just roll over, maybe? That's the hope anyway. Waiting for it to come down, takes a while. Okay, it's coming soon. Roll, roll, roll. Oh, there we go. Good. Now we can disconnect these on 5. In fact, do we even need it? I don't think we even need it. It might just be enough. Let's see. Watch it in action. It's gonna hit 5 or no? Hopefully it does. I'll be pretty sad if it doesn't. I wasn't really paying attention, but hopefully it does hit it. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yeah, it does. Nice. And there we go. 613 pinball. Done. Pretty easy, all things considered. Let's move on to the next level, shall we? 614. Spin cycle. Oh, this thing. We have 2 roads. I assume I need to move this. Just to pick this up and then fling it over. I think. Use the grid for this, shall we? Making sure it's even. Just gonna scoop it up like this. Rotate this, fling over. You know what? Let's copy it from here. Oh, the midpoint is there regardless. In any case, you're coming from here. Rotate upwards, grab it. Maybe, we'll see. Oh no! It's blocked, huh? That's a problem. What do we do if it gets blocked? Something about rope? Oh my god, this is bad. How do you get through here? How? Instead of doing it here, it might make more sense to have a pivot in the middle that gets rotated around. Like midpoint between these two is 6 meters. So exactly here is the midpoint, I think. 6.25. No, this would be the midpoint. Yeah, makes sense. Aligns here. Okay, so that's the midpoint. We rotate something about this point. Some kind of a structure like this. It's too short. It needs to be long enough. Long enough. Hey, hello Smarty, welcome, welcome, welcome. Trying to figure out this one. I learned that I can't build it directly on the rotating pillar because, you know, it smashes into the rocks. So I need a way to pull the center so it rotates, but not snapping. So I need to translate this rotational thing into that without it breaking. No, Rich, you can't because it stops here and you only have 2 roads. So that's a big problem. Hey, Moonlit, welcome, welcome. Don't worry about being late. I did solve 613 while you guys were away. I can show you my solution since, you know, nobody really saw that. It's a fairly straightforward solution, it's not very complicated. Rows there, bounces there, pulls onto there, drops down. Oh, integration, right. Good reminder. There. Gets caught here. Rolls here. Disconnects that. Rolls outwards. And then bounces away across there. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too complicated. Took a bit of tweaking, but you know, got there in the end. Boom. Nicely there. Done. So all in all, a fairly straightforward design. Pretty happy with it. Didn't take too long. Took about 40 minutes to get that done. So yeah. Unless you guys got some interesting ones to show me, I'm gonna move straight to 614, where I'm still thinking. Yes? No? No? Okay. 614 it is. Spin cycle. I do need to I am having difficulties here. Not quite sure how to rotate this in a way that doesn't break this thing. Not too sure yet. What's the length? This is the easiest one at 606. Well, translating this to rotate is something that I'm not too sure about yet. The length of this will be a problem. Because if it's too short, it's going to break. But doing this is going to break anyway, yeah. So the max length has to be here, I guess. Something like that. So maybe I should move this part down. About here. A bit unreliable right now, so let's short up. this one as well. Rotate like your suggestion. I'll try to figure it out for a little bit more before I look at it. I do want to try this in a way. So the issue right now is that this isn't. What if I use rope instead? So it bends. This is the issue here. When it goes up longer than this point. I see. Because it's rotating that way. That is a problem. So this guy goes all the way down here. Is how far? So there's 3 meters, 3 meters. So these are the 4 points. This is the furthest point from there. So that's a problem. I'm not too sure how to do this yet. What if we make a wheel of some kind here? And then tie this to the furthest point. That wouldn't really work with it. It's not rotating it. I will take a while. Don't worry. This is the furthest point from there, so I need to rotate this somehow. Maybe a extended muscle. This can turn back to a normal one for now. Oh right, it pushes it up. Oh, that's bad. So this won't work. If I could translate this into a smaller rotation, maybe? I wish I could turn this into a gear of some kind. That would be nice. But how would I do that? Yeah, it just rips it apart, doesn't it? Doesn't quite translate it exactly. It rips it open. Translating it, huh? Mechanical translation. From a big force to a small force. How do you do that? Big to small, big to small. Because these are essentially the same thing, just this is way bigger than this. So there should be a way to translate this into that. I could shrink it. How long is this? 1.5. Oh. Anti-steel. Let's try doing something like this. Probably overspending, but it's not really a problem. So this to this is the same length as this to this now, right? Yeah. I don't think it'll work though, it's still gonna rip it apart, right? Or not? No, it does. So, rips it apart here. Yes, close. Ripping everything open. I feel like it's pretty close, but the stress is just breaking everything for some reason. What if you did this? For some reason the stress is building up here. Why? I guess it's because there's two lines connecting it. That rips it. Oh. But this doesn't break. Oh, okay, I spoke too soon. Something like this has to be the answer, right? Something close to this at least. I feel like something close to this is the answer. Really, really do. Make sure all four squares are the same point, same size. 1.5. Yeah, they are the same. The issue is this part here, isn't it? This will be stabilized. But it breaks. Hmm? Wait. No, they're not the same size. Whoops. They're actually different sizes, I think. 1.4, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 2.12, 2.06, what? Huh? Hold on, there's something wrong here. Why is it different? You know what? Copy it. There. Not sure why it was a different size there, but okay. Oh, there we go. Hey, Filippo. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So that works, that's good. So now we need a grabby thing here. A grabby arm. From here, I guess. This doesn't really matter. So let's have a grabby arm. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you around, so I suppose it's your first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, thank you for the follow. Very, very kind. Okay, so I should be able to just have a nice little grabby thing here. Then we'll dump it out at the end. Gonna be a bit thrifty here. See if this works. Right, I need to balance it out on the other side. Oops. Didn't copy the whole thing. Seems to be wrong anyway. Oh, they have enough roads. Right. Can't exactly have it the exact same way. More weight here. Close. Bit more. Oof. Don't you need a counterweight of some kind? It feels like it anyway. Copy, paste, brace the square. You mean copy, paste, brace the square? Ah, there we go. Okay, guess we don't need that. I do need to make this longer, so this needs to go. Just so we can do this. About here, maybe. Alright, let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. Should grab it. And then dump it on the other side. Ah, there we go. Pretty straightforward and simple. I was having some difficulty. Oh, slightly off. Why is it off? Are there different speeds or something? No, they're not. Maybe it's the angle? Steel cable? Hey, Tanshiba, yes, I do feel better today. Yesterday I was feeling a bit sick, for those who are unaware. This guy? Hold on. I think this one was the one that was almost working. Let's try this. I'm just gonna modify this guy until it works. Get a bit longer. A bit too short. I wish I could make it go faster though. 600% would be nice. I guess too hopeful. Close it out. Okay, so that's not quite correct. Maybe shorten this instead of lengthening it. I do know that you can make a muscle of this or use some kind of other structure, but don't worry. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. See a lot of suggestions coming in. Take a look at them one by one. Don't worry. Needs to be a bit longer this way. It's a problem. The landing is a bit of an issue, I will admit. A slight adjustment of the back part should help. Just a slight one. Because it's just the landing angle is bad. Once you fix that, it should land and drive off smoothly. Slanted. Well, seems to work anyway. Somewhat. Maybe it's this guy that's the problem. Or maybe you should move this back so that there's a bit more clearance. So it doesn't hit this guy and then get on. It just gets on. Kind of. Ah, there we go. Nice. Much better, much better. Should work the same way every time. And the last one? Yeah, Santa, that's cringe. Suppose you're right. Suppose you're right. And there we go. Pretty simple arm. Take a look at some suggestions then, shall we? This is the explanation of a potential way of doing it. Not exactly. Tried. Mullet. Oh my goodness. A non-square design. Nice. It's definitely a lot smoother, that's for sure. Looks nice as well. I'm a big fan of this one. Big fan. And of course it works just fine. Nice. I approve. 10 out of 10. Right, square design, where it rotates the entire thing. Interesting design. Wasn't sure it was gonna work because I didn't know how it's gonna get across, and it really doesn't. Yeah, it's gonna fail the same exact way. There we go. This is a modification that should work. But oh, the arm is a bit weak, it appears. Counterweight version. Hey, lives and works just fine. There we go. Okay, never mind. Apparently some accumulated stress caused it to break in some way. Does this version fix it? Maybe. Ooh. Nasty. This one is rough. If you had that, maybe that evens it out a bit better. Not quite. Still breaks this. Not sure why it's failing. Couldn't say. I really couldn't say. Might need to be one more. That might be the problem here. Hold on. What was it? What's here? What about this then? Maybe like this? No, something is wrong here. Thick arm. Oh, there we go. This one worked. Oh, the bounce. Unfortunate. Might need to make that longer. Bounce backwards. Which is not quite correct, unfortunately. There you go. Just slightly longer. Worked it out. It was coming back a bit too early. But I think he got the gist of it. Let's see if one works and we'll move on to the next level, shall we? Pretty close to finishing off Polybridge 2. 100%. Oh, it bounced really hard, but it did work. So, good job. Oh, one more from you again. Same thing. Cheaper. Oh, come on. I'm not going to make this cheaper, okay? I refuse. No way. Ah, didn't work in the end. Alright, that's enough of this. Let's move on to the next level, shall we? Special delivery, 615. Goes from E. F, sorry, up here. A lot of hydraulic phases. What is happening here? 2 phases, this goes across. I'm guessing I need this to rotate by 90 degrees in some way. So wait, which is the anchor? This is the anchor. Oh, no roads. Ah, I didn't even realize that. So it's supposed to be like this. Let's pull this up. It's gonna fall over. So I do need this to be attached there. I mean, these are lifted up, so it's fine. Not an issue, really. Let's turn this off for now. Comes up. Then this guy tries to go across. There's nothing here. Falls in. So not quite, unfortunately. Not quite. What else is there? I don't see anything else that can fill the gap. So I'm a bit confused about that. How does it get across? One more hydraulic for some reason? Phase in here? Lifting this up is the easy part, right? It's not really difficult at all. How do you cross the gap? Let me do this first. Just keep it more stable. Should get across just fine, and then fall off. Yep. So how do you not fall off? I don't see any other blocks around. Do I have to get this guy up here? Already? This guy gets pulled this way and up. I guess it does need to get there, huh? So let's use the grid for this. We need to move him from here. I use this as simulated. From here. Want to get him there, huh? It's a bit far. This is scary. But we can try, I guess. No harm trying. So this would be... how far is this? Big rotation. Real big. Try something like this, maybe? Lift this up. Give me a moment. As you may know, I like to look at I like to try something on my own first, usually. Too stressed, it seems. That's tough. That's tough. Maybe not as long then. I think it's too far. Yeah, I know it dangles. I want to move both at the same time anyway. But I feel that that's wrong though. I don't know. Let's try anyway. That's bad. That's bad. It's not what I want. too heavy anyway. Dark grey walls hit each other? Yeah, I know, don't worry. I know. I'm just thinking of a way to lift this because I can't really have the same angle here. It's attached to this guy here, which is bad. So I need to change it up. Use split joints. True. I could do that. That is true. Yeah, it's not as I expected. I don't think that works, right? Yeah, of course it doesn't. So you can't do that. That's illegal. It's illegal to do that. Can't lift it up from there. So I guess one of those linear movement things that we did previously would work. Wait, how do you do it again? Sorry, hold on. Dun, dun. Oh, the angle is bad, I think. Let's redo this. I think like this. That breaks into there. Use a split joint. Does it still collide with the wall? No. Good. So this is kind of correct, but we needed to go further. So back to the good old one of these. Expand. Let's just make it slightly less big for now. Okay, so this should work. Oh, a bit too far, apparently. It's not bending down anymore, but it's going too far now, I think. seems to be about the limit here. It's here. Unless there's really some problem with just not being a nice muscle. Maybe that's it. Has it fixed on one side? Lower right. Oh! Free the top. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? Oops. I need to wait, what? That can't be enough. Doesn't make sense. Huh? You mean both this? There you go. That's what I'm missing. I was fixing the wrong side. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay. It's way too far. Make it smaller, I guess. Wait, where do I need to end up? In the middle. One more. Yeah, that's kind of middle-ish, right? Pause it. Turn it off from B. Okay, nope, it's not middle at all. One bigger. It's too much, so reduce this now by 5% on both sides. I'm a bit blind. Give me a moment. What am I doing? Cut, rotate, 9 degrees. So it's kind of onto here-ish. Yep, very nicely in the middle. Very good. Okay. Now we need something to grab it. So end up here and here. And then lift it up. So what? Kind of 45-degree angle, so it goes upwards. Okay, this is gonna be a bit tricky. So it's gonna move to about there, to there, roughly. Let's just grab it first. Let's not worry about anything else. Doesn't quite grab it, huh? 46%. Too much. Oh wait, these aren't split joints. That's why. They need to be locked. Go over, lock in place. Yep, that's fine. So correct, locks in place, very nice. Turn these off. On this, we disconnect these guys, which should disconnect these guys. B disconnects, D doesn't. Have the other hydraulic let go and yeet. What? I don't know what you're trying to say. So what is breaking? Because we don't need it. Nah, this works, don't worry. I just need to pull this up now. Okay, so from here, gonna need to bring it up pretty far. How far is this? How many meters is it to get up there? 8 meters. So 8 meters, huh? 8 meters. That is far. That is very, very far. How do I do that thing where you have the slidey things that pull you all the way up or down? Gotta do one of those now. Like, you know, these ones. The ones that go like this. Or something like that. And pull up and down. I don't know how to do those. That's my problem right now. If I could figure out how to do that, that might be fine. The slider thing, yeah. Actually, you know what? I could make one of these and do it vertical, right? Yeah, I think so. That'll work. You can make suggestions? Yeah, you can. Get rid of these real quick. So these get locked. So this should stay still. Like this. Hold on, hold on. I think this will work. This goes across. Break some from that. Don't disconnect that. Hey, hi Toto. Ah, lifting it up like this is apparently really, really bad. Collapses pretty hard. Maybe not the best way to do it then. That wouldn't work as you only have one. Why wouldn't it work? I just need to get up here. As long as this guy gets up here, it's good enough. Not really sure why it wouldn't work. Is there a reason for that, or am I missing something? It is heavy. Wouldn't go far enough? Well, you know, you never know. I made this bigger and then expanded it 100%. Pretty close. I just need this to go all out. It's not symmetrical anymore, right? If I do that. Yeah. No, let's try it. Screw it. Yeah, symmetry is a problem. I want this to go further. I wish I could extend it all the way on the same line, but it can't. Which is pretty frustrating, I have to say. You can? 10 grid off? But it wobbles. I want it to stay in the same line. Both ways. Because this goes further outwards. This length and these lengths aren't exactly the same, I think. Are they not? Hard to tell. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not aligned nicely. What do you mean it's good? It broke. Didn't you see? See if I do this on both sides. Grabs it, lifts it up, and then breaks. See? The problem is this is breaking. Change the middle instead. Oh boy. It's even worse, even harder to adjust, I think. I don't think this is correct. I think this is wrong. Yeah, this is correct. You can't change that, you can't change that. These two need to be aligned here. That's correct. I can't change these. Yeah, they have to be aligned to this box. What if I was really careful? And did this. Aha! So now, I just need to hold it in place. It's high enough now. So it ends up here. It works, okay? About here. These will never trigger. Okay, it snapped. Would that work, or would it break? No. Maybe this one? Yeah. I realized that. Let me see this. Oh, wait. Ah. That doesn't really solve anything. B disconnect, don't. D don't. Let's turn these off for now. It should be correct though. That locks, goes up. I think it's just because it's not high enough. It's not exactly on the grid, I think. That's the problem. Maybe like this. Yep, there we go. Nah, it works, it works. I know what I'm doing, don't worry. Okay, now I need to get this up and onto here. It's pretty expensive as it is, so that's real bad. Terrible. Real horrendous. Scary. I guess I don't need these that can be reduced. This cluster can be reduced as well, probably. Putting on the top part. Let me hold this, delete this. Yeah, delete these for now. Delete that. Okay. Not quite. Is that overkill? I'm trying to reduce as much as I can. I need that, I need that, need that, need that. Yeah, I think this is fine. Wait. No, it's not fine. And do we need to hold this as well? Damn. Cost-wise, it's gonna be pretty expensive. Which is a problem. In any case, on D, don't disconnect these first. You disconnect those and move down. So I need to bring this up. So that needs to go up and to the right. I think on D, these need to go. And they don't go enough. I mean, these need to happen. Move to the right, huh? Move it to the right. In that case, I'll be better served grabbing it on top than on the bottom. That's a problem. Yeah, that's not really gonna help. If I cable here, hold it on. No, it doesn't make sense. This is the problem position here. I want to grab it on top rather than below. Below is a bit more insecure, I think, anyway. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I don't think I need the ones on top. But they're good reference points, so I'm gonna leave them there for now. We're gonna need to get a grabby arm to move it from here to there. But in an arc like this, you're right. So, a bit shorter. You know what? Let's try using... Cool. Grab. Spin. Can I reuse this? This will be the bottom. No, it's too long. Can I go directly from here to there? This is the top. Huh, maybe. Maybe I can go directly from here to there. So... all I would need is this point. This one. then rotate it here. Can try that, I guess. Gonna get pretty expensive though, which is scary. Maybe here, huh? Wait, no, that's wrong. This is 3.25. So just copy this here. Overpriced, which is bad. Oh, worry the price later. Screw it. D should go on E. Can I remove these? No, it's not stable because of this guy. Lift it up. Lock it in place. Not quite lock it in place, huh? I think the issue is that it's going too high. Let's lower this down again. Close. Try this. Slightly longer. Huh. Locking from on top isn't enough, huh? We need this. A lot less jank than yours. That's good, isn't it? We do need to detach this. Hardest level in the game? I don't know, I think it's easier than the spring ones at least. Spring ones are worse. To me anyway. E. Don't disconnect that, but disconnect these. Lift it up. It is slightly overpriced, but we can fix that. Okay, so it's not strong enough here. So let's strengthen this. This is a bunch of steel for now. Whoa. This guy. Yeah. This guy should be locked here as well. Hmm? What am I doing wrong? It's a heavy box? Yeah, I know. It is a heavy box. I'm doing something wrong here. Hold on. Undo, undo. Okay. Ah, that's what I'm doing wrong. There. One more here. Okay, let's see if this works. We'll figure out the snapping later. Ooh, snapping, huh? No, that wouldn't work. I might have to reduce everything by a little bit. Just a little bit though. Very finicky. You guys are all watching from your phones. Okay, that worked. Good. So this part is the problem. It's not strong enough to lift it. Even if I strengthen this part, I think it will still break. I'm pretty sure. We can find out, I guess. I don't think this will ever be strong enough. Even if it is, this part here isn't strong enough to do that. Oh my! It is strong enough. So what if I moved it here and then dumped it? No, you can't do that. You can't dump at the end of a hydraulic movement. That doesn't work. You need to move further. Further. I'm surprised it actually survived though. That's the real surprising part. Very, very surprised. Way over budget now. It's gonna be hell to reduce the price of this guy. Yeah, there we go. A, B, D. We'll leave it on D for now. We'll see what happens. I want to see if it collides with this guy while it's going up. Curious. Ooh. Actually. Undo all that. Have this go on D. And then on E, we disconnect these. In fact, on E, we move this back up. Huh? Hold on. Oh, that's why. How heavy is it? 15? Okay, actually pretty close. So I just need to pull it a bit further from here to there. So maybe just one hydraulic from here to wherever it ends up. So this ends up here. So next one ends up here. Okay. So from here we just pull it. Not on A, B, D, just on E. Don't disconnect that on any of them. Okay, let's see if this works. There we go. Complete. Nice, very clean actually. Very, very clean. The problem is, of course, it's very expensive. Like, holy cow, that is expensive. Like, god damn, that's expensive. That kind of expensive. Okay, wood on this one is not okay. Maybe it's okay if I use a wood muscle. Both sides, I guess. It is slightly cheaper, not by much, but you know, cheaper. How do you make the rest happen though? I think on D and F, let's just turn everything off. So I can only see those moving. Nicer. I think what I can do is turn these into wood. Should be fine. I don't think it's an issue. Seems to be between solid parts anyway. Yeah. Seems about right. So in that sense, this should be wood. That should be wood. This probably can be wood. This might be okay with be wood. 11,000, huh? Okay, that might not be wood. I need to remove whole chunks of steel. I think that's my goal. To make this cheap enough, I need to remove whole chunks of steel. Okay, great. I'm gonna undo a couple of times. This is the working one, right? Just gonna load the working one. This one works. Not really sure what I changed to cause this to break, but I think it might be these. Are these causing it to break? Top two have less support when lifted from the bottom. I don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I'm just replacing these. These shouldn't affect anything up there, but apparently it does, which is kind of weirding me out. Okay, good. Nothing's wrong with that. Okay, so more reduction. this, I guess. That. No, that's not even there. It's not there. It's not there. That's not there. That's gonna break. This part here is kind of a mess. I wish I could reduce this part here. If I could, that would be great. Unfortunately, not really sure what I can reduce from here. This mess here. These two, I guess, can be removed. Maybe like this. No. No, 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 no. If I did this. Is that okay? Because if that is okay, we can replace parts of it with wood. Like this. Greedy? Yes. But might work. Well, parts of it with wood is better than nothing, I guess. Okay, still working. More. I don't think this can be wood. That's gonna snap when you go up. Snap. Yep. As expected. Yeah, the last pulling part is couldn't figure out a good way to do it, so this works kind of. It's not the best for sure, but you know what? It works. Can replace the last phase by replacing the rightmost steel with cable. The rightmost steel with cable. Rightmost steel with cable. You mean this one? This is cable? No, I don't. Huh? I'm confused. What am I replacing? Did you do the whole hydraulic? And this part? On the parallelogram that lifts it up. What, you mean this? I'm confused. What are you saying? I don't know what you mean. What am I replacing? The arcing one. This one? There's a parallelogram here? There's no parallelogram here, right? I didn't make parallelogram. This is like a triangle more than anything. How's it a parallelogram? Oh, this one. I mean, that's not really gonna reduce cost by a lot though. Like 100 at most. Oh. What you sent was my bridge of your suggestion. Okay, I'll take a look. Huh? Wait, what? I don't understand. How does this work? I don't get it. I'm sorry, I really don't get it here. You're gonna need to explain in simple terms to me. I don't get a lot of these things. Okay, that can't be replaced with rope. this piece of wood? I guess it can with the tension, huh? Ah, I see. Like that. It collapses on itself afterwards. It does break. Wait, does it count the break? Or not? Because it does finish it. I'm curious. Yay, works. Okay. So, 7,000 left. I guess this can be rope, and this can be rope. Can this be rope as well? I think it can be. This is lifting it up, yeah. This can be rope, I guess. What else can be rope? Cable, even. Hey, maybe no, maybe it can be rope. Get this cheaper. Oh. Let's try this. See if this holds up. I'm a bit worried about the thing here. Okay, that's fine. Just making sure everything else works. This can be rope. Can remove the wood on the first horizontal parallelogram. This guy? Wait. Remove the wood. First horizontal oh, you mean this one? True. Doesn't need to be there. Just using it as a guiding position. I think these need to be there to hold the shape, so hold them, yep, they need to be there. I wonder if I can replace this with rope. Yeah, you can. And there you go. Under cost. Woo! Nice. I am glad about that. It's pretty clean. Yeah, the after flag break is, you know, can't be helped. Let's take a look at some, oh, just suggesting how to do this. Doesn't quite go up enough though. Well, suggestion, Smarty. First one doesn't work. Oof. Stressed. Don't you need to hold this in position or something? Oh, well, you don't. Dang. Doesn't quite go high enough though, so. Ooh. Turtle solution. Close it here. Close it all the way up. Slightly bumpy, but does get there in the end. So opens up, lifts it up. Ooh. Nice. Also breaks after the flag. Moonlet. A bigger design. Yeah, you guys use the dangling design. Ah, yours is like a conveyor system, you know, from one to the other. It's quite nice. The top part. I like this part here. This part is quite nice. The way it comes up here, lifts it up, grabs it, and then pulls it across. Nice. I'm a fan of that one. Doesn't break off the flag either. Okay, so I suppose that was 6. Was it 15? Yeah, 615. Special delivery. Let's move on to the final level. 616. Rube Gold Bridge. A lot of things here. A lot of things. Buses all start moving. Then you have... Yeah. A bit confused. this ball goes here. Lift this up. This guy starts moving. This ball goes in here. Goes up. Starts moving. Okay, so my understanding is that you need the one of these balls to roll this way and down here, and the other ball to roll up here and down there, I think. I'm not sure what these black spots are. What are they? I guess they are anchors that you can't put things on. That's my assumption. Static pins, yep. Kinda guessed that. So road can be on this side. Shit from falling, yep. I thought so. Okay, so we need this to come down to the left and hold position here so that one of the balls can roll through, land here, open this up, let it go through. So I suppose we can hydraulic that into place. And to do this, should be okay with wood, to be honest. In fact, it could probably be smaller. It's not very heavy at all. So let's try this length, which is a 1 meter. I can't put it in here. That's fine, I guess. Have it on this side then. Oh, hydraulic. Pull this. So this needs to move only on these. This needs to move on A4 each. Okay. See if this works. It should. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. So we need some kind of similar system here. I'll duplicate it over once it works. That's a problem. Ooh. Okay. You have to be annoying, huh? Seriously. I guess this won't collide if you use a split join here. To lift this up from here to here. So about here, thereabout. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Hey, Moonlit, I will drink in a moment. How many is that? 5? 6? Quite a few. You're really making me drink here. Okay, I'll drink right now. Give me a quick moment. Ah, there we go. I request that you don't do that. Okay? I don't want to drown. Coming down from the right side is wrong. Coming up from the bottom is wrong. Can't do this. Can't really do this. Can't really. The issue right now is that when this comes down, it's blocking this ball. Look at the timing. Maybe what I'm supposed to do. No, I can't put anything here, right? Because it would disturb. It would disturb the rolling of the other one, I think. Yeah, if I did something like this. See, now it rolls to the right every time, right? Nope, no, never mind. It's fine, it's fine. Still wrong. Great. Boy. A bigger spike, maybe? Rolls faster at least, which is good. That's what I want. Come down. There we go. That's how you do it. Drop under, that's fine, that's fine. Put that over. So it will happen on A2 for this one. But not on A4. Okay. Turn these off on every single one, even though I don't need to. Just prefer it to be off. Looks nicer. Okay, so G and I. So this is G2, this is I2. So when this 4 is A4 triggers I. So this moves and this has come down. Where does this need to go? This needs to go over there. Okay. Can this be placed within here? No, so this is a stable support. It would be more stable if I did this, to be honest. So let's do that. Here and here. Okay, so let's support some roads, shall we? Pretty stable. I'm okay with that. We'll put one more in here, just in case. Oh. Should be quite stable. Alright, now let's do this. Up here. No, let's keep it the same max height. Okay, this height should be here. Oops. Let's move it down to there. Okay, roads. Should run this first. Okay, there. Dun. Cut that. Wonder if this works. Can I ignore that? Wonder if you can go over. Let's try it. Oh, tilts a bit. We'll hold him tilt. That's bad. Shouldn't be tilting. So this one is tilting. Why? Because of the top, maybe? Just tilting. This tilts to the right. Longer, maybe? Oof, that's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. How do we make it not tilt? More? Yeah, makes it more stable if I do that. Okay. I'll do the same thing here, I guess. Alright, let's see if this helps. Yep, goes across just fine. What did I do wrong here? Why didn't this come down? A2, hello. You're supposed to trigger. Triggers after this guy reaches here. Okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That is completely okay. Now, it's gonna roll down this way. So we're gonna need some kind of curve here. So let's get on that right now. Something like that should do. Adjust it as we come along. Okay. So let's continue this guy. work. Okay, let's take a look, shall we? I do know I'm supposed to go up. Don't worry, don't worry. That is in plans. Goes there, comes down, locks in place. This is there, good. This guy, however, not fast enough, maybe. Locks. Why? Why does that happen? Why? Why? Huh? What do you mean you can't go over? What? How dare you? That is kind of frustrating. Why isn't it working? Drops this, raises it up, goes across, comes down, holds in place, and it stops. It stops on this exact point. Why? Why do you do so? Why do you stop at this exact point? What's wrong with you? What if you don't have a lock there? I'm confused. Okay, what about this point? I actually didn't pay attention. Does this go down? It does, right? Tell me it does. No, it doesn't. Well, crap. Okay, new plan. This is... Zero, 5, 6. 0.9. Is that? Yep. Okay. Gonna lock this in place. Is this guy here? See if this works. Instead of joining it here, we have it join here, so that it forms a smoother curve without a dip here, I'm guessing. Comes down, locks in place. No, apparently not. Apparently not. I wonder. This is a bit tricky, isn't it? This happens on each, not on D. I do know that split joint goes through this part. What I'm trying to use here. Rolls what stops there. Yeah. Same thing is happening here. It's rolling but stopping because of gravity. It's pushing it down. Which is a problem. What if I did this then? do this. Is it faster? Feels like the same-ish speed, maybe slightly faster. You can't do that. Maybe make this bigger? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Need to look like this. Let's try this first, see if this works. Before I figure out the bottom part, I need to figure out the top part. Because if the triggers aren't working, no point in figuring these out yet. Oops. This was wrong. Whoops. Alright, this should work this time, I believe. Hit that. Come down. Good. Hum. How do you do this? What if I do this then? I have a little point here that pushes against the wall. It's gonna be a bit finicky, but let's see if that works. Needs to push more against the wall. Some adjustment needs to be made, but I think that should work. I think. A bit more. A bit too much. God, it's so loud. Give me a moment. SFX. We're gonna lower SFX by a lot. Because it's so dang loud. These vans, I guess. Down. Down. Okay, a bit too close. Oh, if you spring here, that would help. I wouldn't need to be so precise. It would push against this a little bit. I really need it to push against this wall here, so that it maintains this height that I want. Get a bit too much. It's not easy, this solution. I think it's wrong. I think there's supposed to be a better solution here. Oh, why does it stop? That's the problem I'm having. The fact that it stops is a really bad thing. Like, seriously bad. Another way to do this would be to... Let me simulate the final position. Looks like this. So we would need a piece of rope that's equal length from here to here. 2 to 2. Yeah, the exact length is causing problems. So it's not 2.1. I'm not really sure what's the best way to handle this. I'm thinking about holding it up with a piece of rope. Might help a little bit. Maybe. Hard to say, I don't think it really will, but... Yeah. Doesn't really help, does it? Let me see. This rows to the right. This rows to the left. This goes in. Ah, I see. On 2, we have this move. On 3, we have this move. Then we copy this. 4, move this. This moves down on 2, but not on 3. Wait, 4, yes. 3 was the other one. Don't move on 4, move on 3. Oh, wait! No, that's correct. I think this is correct. Right? Brain? Ah, timing is not quite correct. It's kind of a finicky solution, I'm gonna lie. You can consider it a bad solution almost. Oh, that's a bad solution. Somehow this filters it the right way, so we'll use this. Even though it's really finicky and bizarre. Okay, good. Comes down. This one goes through. Gets lifted up. Comes through. Oh, it's too far, this one. Goes way too far. So... that's bad. Should land about here-ish, I would say. Just gonna do this real quick. Stabilize this. Okay. Alright, let's see if this works. Goes here. Comes down. Goes there. Gets pushed over. It's getting pushed too much. Weird. Okay. Alternative solution. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. side view, please. Or front view, whatever you call it. So it's gonna roll across, in theory. It stops there, so that's wrong. Oh my god. This comes down. It's going too far, so the next pull needs to be shorter. The pull on 2 needs to be shorter. So instead of having that go down, why don't we do this? We'll tilt it up a little bit. Join this. Turn on triangulate. Yes, we are on the final level. I'm long done with the previous one, if you missed it. It wasn't bad at all, actually. Had a pretty good solution, I think. Turn it off. Disconnect that. So on 4, I need to disconnect this one. B, D, F, H. Okay. This goes in. We pull this. No, on 4 we do not disconnect that. We disconnect that on 2. There. Down, go through. Not on F, not on H. I think that's correct. Let's try this. This down here, this up, this down, this in place. Very finicky this level. I'm really not sure if what I'm doing is correct, but I'm gonna try it anyway. The idea is to have another second hydraulic here, a shorter one, lock in place, and then push it over just slightly to the side. Huh? Yeah. This isn't supposed to... Huh? Huh? What am I doing wrong? Hold on. Let me see here. This comes in. Close this down. Locks it in place. This comes here. Close there. Switches over. Why is there a piece of wood here? Oh, why is this here? I think that's the problem, isn't it? That's not supposed to be there. Hey, hello Timo. Welcome, welcome. Box down. This switches over. Then we pull it up. Why isn't it pulling this up? What is happening? Ah, because of the numbers. This needs to be a three-way split. That's why. 3. On D, only split 3. Yes, this is 616. You missed 615 and 614 and 613 that I did earlier in the day. Earlier in the stream, I guess. Yep. Let's put it up. Okay, that's a bit too much. We gotta make that smaller. It needs to be a more subtle little lift so it falls here and not all the way there. Okay. Comes down. Okay, can't lift like that. We need it to lift minimum this much, I think. You know what, let's copy this over to the other side. And we'll change the phases. Here. Okay, so this needs to move down on 2. What did I change by accident? I can't remember. Just gonna copy and paste it. Okay, this comes down. I changed that. Okay, okay. Comes down on 2. Doesn't pull on this. Why can't I click this? Hello? The hell? This moves on. Two. It pulls in on 2. And it opens it up. Oh, later then. On I guess? I reaches. No, it opens on 3. 3, that's what it is. On 3, it pulls this guy and disconnects this on 3. So this doesn't disconnect here. Disconnects that on 3. Pulls on not 4. Name as in the name of the level? Rope Gold Bridge, if that's what you're asking. I think that should work. Okay, let's take a look. Rows to the right. Drops in. Locks. Here. Okay, that's a problem. I think this needs to be changed. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, symmetrical is nice whenever that can happen. Okay, this should lift it up. I think I just need to reduce the amount that it changes here instead of making it smaller. Yeah, let's reduce it to maybe 10%. Or even 5%. 10% is probably safer for now. 10%, 10%. Okay, let's take a look. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed. Goes through, pushes down. There's that, locks in place. That opens up here, locks down. Okay, apparently 10 is too much. Really gotta make it super gradual. How about 2% then? Is that enough? Really gotta make it gradual so I can fall in this hole directly without having to build anything here. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to build anything here, I can avoid it. Okay, 2 is too little. Of course, of course, of course. 5, maybe 4. 4 might be nice. If 4 is too much, I don't know what to say. That's crazy, I guess. Prestige in the idle game. Yeah, I've played a few idle games in the past, but not too many. That's not enough. Good to know, I guess. 6% maybe? It's gonna be a bunch of really small tweaks. There's a problem here apparently. What's happening on this side? What's breaking? Huh? I have a problem with connecting. When I made them connect, they don't move. They get stuck here. That's my issue. Just rolling forward. Yes. Albeit very slowly. But it is moving forward. When I made them connect, they stopped here. So I couldn't make it work. That was my problem here. I can show it to you later. Connecting does not work for me, unfortunately. Okay, this is making me crazy, so no. Let me change this to 7%. You know, let me show it to you right now. I'll disable this so you can tell. So this rolls in here, right? And it pulls this down, which connects exactly here. Correct? Now look at this. It stops. What is that nonsense? Or is it because it's not stable enough or something? What? Oh, D isn't working, that's why. It might be because it's not stable enough. I might have to make it more stable when it connects instead. Maybe? My hydraulic might be too small or something. Or the turning arc. How about we save this as a... and then we try to connect it with a better hydraulic. Like a proper one. So this should happen on... not that. Four. See? It stops. What am I supposed to do if it stops? Am I just saying it's wrong somehow? Am I doing something wrong? Am I supposed to do it from below instead or something? Wait, this is wrong. You're the super prestige? Well, I can't get it working based on your... You say it's supposed to join, right? But it doesn't join, that's my problem here. Alright, take a look at this, Timo. I push this down. Oh. Right. It can't be below, it has to be on top. Hey, wait. You're the one who told me I should do this, so I need you to verify it, okay? You're telling me that I should be able to join this, correct? What I'm saying is that I can't join it. There's some issue. So if you can tell me what issue I have, that would be very, very nice. Now look at this, okay, Timo? I push this down to connect here. And then it stops. So what do you mean I'm supposed to connect it, huh? That's what I'm confused about. Doesn't make sense. It refuses to connect over there. Or it does connect, but it doesn't connect nicely. That's what I'm saying. So unless you have a solution for that, I don't think it works. So where's my hydraulic thing? Hello? Where's my hydraulic meter? %, I think it was. It's a 9%. It's tough, this one. Not on B, not on D. Wait, yes on D. Not on F. Not on H. For some reason this breaks. Not really sure why. Let's get rid of this for now. Comes in, comes down. It's lifted too much. % is the limit here, I think. Oh, so finicky. I just want it to work. Please, please roll in here. That's all I want you to do. So 9 is too much, but 8 is slow. Great. Don't you love it? I don't. Let's see if it works. If it does, we will have it as a solution, even though we need to wait. I do wish I could just roll over. I really, really do. But it's clear that I can't have that as a solution. Almost there. Wow, it doesn't matter. The angle is bad. So, we will need to catch it. God damn, I hate that. I hate having to catch it. Hello, Christian Akaro. Akakuro. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, having to do this part here sucks. Okay, let's see here. Some kind of road here. Maybe use springs instead and just do this. So it bounces to the side. This works there. Rolls across. Lifts it up. Okay, something went wrong. Something went wrong. Ah, this went wrong. No. No. No? Yes? There you go, Grandmaster, congratulations. Let me redo this part here. That seemed to work fine. Make the 10%. And then set up a spring. Road here. One here. This here. Spring there. Isn't it fun, RNG? True. PV1 is not what I would consider friendly for new players, for sure. Re-added RNG? Why? Why would you do that? What's a good reason for that? Okay, should work this time. Come on, come on. Lift it up. Drops here, rolls in. There we go. Oh, that broke. That's not good. Copy this. Paste it over. And then we add... This needs to move on D, but not that one. That needs to move on 3, right? 3, yes. 3 here. Not on H. PVVC? What is a PVVC? I'm not sure. If you don't keep it authentic. Oh, whoops, something is wrong here. 3. Oh, that's what's wrong. It should disconnect this on 3. There, that should work. Ah, I see. Okay. Alright, this works. So far. Goes there. I'll set in place. I can ignore the right side. Goes down. Lock. Something is wrong. Did I disconnect the wrong one? Oh, yes. Only 3. Whoops. Explains a lot. This should work now, I hope. And this should roll in. Oh, I see. That's why this is here. I need to fix this then. Randomize gravity between 1 and 4 every frame? But why? For some reason this is different. Not sure why. I would suspect that to be unplayable. I mean, how would you tell when your bridge worked? It would be pure RNG. The only way it would work is if you contain the car as well. Why is it working on the right but not the left? That doesn't make sense. It works on the right side but not the left side. Why? Is it because it's sitting there longer? Let me see. What's the difference here? Lands, comes down, goes on, immediately, pull. "10 minutes for Arglin? An eternity for the rest of us plebs then." True. Static seed would be pretty good for that kind of randomness. True RNG. Okay, that kind of works, but maybe reduce it to like 5% or less. Low stress plus you have to contain the car somehow, right? You know, the car could float up and down, I would assume. There's negative values. Yeah, tunnel, basically. Aha. There we go. So this is gonna roll forward and into here. Somehow. So first, let's get this guy up there. Took me long enough to get here. The hydraulic here, push it up. And then have a hydraulic here. This needs to roll down first, right? Let's see. Goes here, pushes that up, goes through. Oops. Okay, that's too far anyway. So let's reduce it to about 20%. And then you trigger it only on based on the timing, only on F. So this guy can go through here. The ball going down here is gonna be interesting, maybe. Oof. Not low enough, I think. About here. Smoothen out the curve a little bit. Increase the size of this guy. Okay, let's try this. Super Polybridge Galaxy. Is that some kind of Super Mario Galaxy-like mod? Something? Ooh, that's bad. I'm gonna need to support it more. So let's do this then. Disconnect this guy on 3 as well, I guess. Changes gravity to go to custom shapes. Ah, yeah, nice. Interesting. Could make some pretty interesting levels. But I assume somebody just made Space Golf as usual. That's what I always see anyway. Okay, so we're pretty close, The question is, how do we get this up there while the ball rolls through here? Humma 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 humma. Hum hum hum. Oh, I know. Have a hydraulic here. Push it up a certain amount. Let's just say 20% for now. 25% maybe. And then we push it up, but you need to support the weight of this. If I did this, get rid of it for now. It will collapse immediately. Even if we did it on top, it will collapse immediately. Yep. So, one way would be to expand it both ways, I suppose. But the angle is a problem, isn't it? For people who do level design want access. I mean, the modding scene is quite private right now from what I can tell, so can't be helped. Let's try this. I know it's gonna fail because it's gonna pull it apart, but well, I just want to see if it's stable enough. Stability should be fine. Okay, that's a mistake. Give me a moment. Set it off on B. Set it off on D. We want it only on... I guess same as this one, 3. Or what I could do is to allow the ball to roll through first and then do something to connect this upwards. So the ball would roll through here, and we can have this guy be blocked by a road. Set by a road. Lock it in place. There. Okay. And this doesn't disconnect until 3. Yep. No, until 1. Turn it off from these. Yeah, accessibility is definitely a problem for mods right now, but I understand the hesitation. So timing wise, which one allows me to pull this up so I can roll this ball through? The ball's kind of big though. I might need to roll 2 up instead of 1. Same timing as the other one then. So 3 is the magic one. So a hydraulic here. And disconnect that. Disconnect this from here to 2. Only on 3. Only on 3. Not on 4. That should work. Really wish it speeds it up, but that's how it is. Ooh, right. Does this at least work? Yes. Okay. This part needs to be supported. Whoops. Forgot about that. That should work. We'll just add one more. We're still fine on cost. I'm not too worried about cost, honestly. We're well within the value amount, so really not too worried about it. Just support this one as well, just in case. Just to be safe. We need one more thing to lower, or this side to raise up to form that side. So we can have this reach there. We'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. This part is fine. This guy's that. Rolls this guy through. And then this guy comes in. Yep. So I need a path from here to here. But it should only be there after G starts moving. Well, after A1 anyway. So, can't be from actually, you know what? It can be here, can't it? Let's do this. I'll disconnect this at the start. On the first one, A4, we'll lift this up. Ah, no, we can't lift it up, can we? No, we can. So A4, we need a hydraulic here. Alright, thanks for coming along, Christian. I'll see you around. Maybe. I don't know how much more of this would I be doing, I don't know. I'm almost done, I think. Should be pretty close to over. Right, turn over 1 for now. Need to run it through my head. So we move it on 4 because 4 makes this move. And then once this is over, this will happen. So we move it down. So A3 goes down. It's rejoined here. I think. I might have to move this hydraulic here, but that should be correct. Then, move this up. Okay, that's too little. Way too little. 50% for now. Timing wise should be good, I think. Okay, opens it up. This goes through. This ball goes down here. This comes down, locks it in place, rolls down through. Ah, this needs to lower down. Whoops, forgot about that. So A1, open these up. And that should be it, I think. As long as this part connects close enough. Even if the small gap is fine, this curve is good enough for it to go up. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay, good. It's not the cheapest, but you know, it works. Gets that, goes up, rolls through, comes down, connects, yep, goes up, and complete. Wait. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot about this guy. Okay. So D. I'm gonna need to lift this up all the way here. Can do that with one of the shifty things that we did previously. Yep, not complete, unfortunately. Got a bit overconfident, I will admit that. So first, I'm going to add a steel here. And then we will disconnect this and this. Two. This guy's gonna be annoying. Raise it up. There. That works. Lock this. Lock this down so it doesn't move around. Okay, so then we add this to here and to here. There should be a 1. Expand this. Third. God, it's so hard to get this guy. Expand that. So that's gonna move it up, I think. I hope. Wait, type the right ones. Turn it off on B. This should move on A. On D, I mean. Turn it off on F. Turn it off on that. Okay, that should work. Skip forward using the right arrow key. Oh, sorry about that. You can't do that on a live broadcast. I think this should work. To a degree. Okay, I forgot to disconnect this guy. Haha. I'm very smart. Does it move it up? It should, right? Stabilizing this part. Might not be stabilized enough. Yeah, something's wrong. Oh, this is wrong. Whoops. Okay, I think this works. This part is the part that I'm really finicky about. I might need to redesign it a bit. Let's redesign it a bit, shall we? I'll worry about the ball later. So, we have the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty standard. It moves here and stops, but where does it stop exactly? Let's find out. Does it stop exactly in the middle? Or no? Yeah, it stops more like these last three. So we've got to lift all three up to here. So that's a pretty big lift, to be honest. Pretty big, yeah. It's gonna be a bit finicky. But I think it should work. So these three. So let's lift it up like this. Get smaller. Connect it here. That's the wrong spot, I think. From the center here. Oops. Hold that in place. Okay, so this should lift this up once I disconnect this part. Gonna lift this. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That's good enough. Not on B, on D, not on F, and on H, I mean. Okay, see if this works. I think it should work, right? Probably. Maybe. Oh, right. I'm dumb. Keep forgetting about this point here. There. That should do it. Okay. Pretty happy with the rest here. Could be cheaper, obviously, but mostly works. Oh, that's clean. That part is so clean. This part, however, not so clean. Is there a way I can get it to connect here? Maybe by shortening this by 1% on both? That's pretty close, I will say. Let's take a look. If it connects here, I can make it more stable and add springs here to bounce this off. Pretty easily, I would say. Lift it up. Oh, there we go. It connected, but broke something here. Oh boy. Broke this, huh? What if I made a cable? No, it would fold, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would fold. No, that doesn't work. 50%, 1.55. No, that's too little. Like this, maybe? should be good enough. I hope. Pretty happy with this thing here. Learning how to do this has saved me a lot of trouble. I'm very happy about it. So thank you to Moonlit for teaching me that. Good enough, I guess. We'll just add springs here. So, gonna need... That's annoying me though. Yep, you taught me that. Be using it extensively. It's super useful. So, big thanks, big thanks. I wonder if I can do this. Add a spring here with a road here. 1, 1, 1. Might be a bit too low. Let's lift it up. It is super useful. Yep. Should have been something I learned earlier on my own, probably. But I don't experiment enough, I think, with hydraulics and everything. A failing on my part. Okay. So lift this high. It might cause problems though. This might be causing the weight to be shifted on the right, so it will tilt. Which is dangerous, but hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Okay, we're fine. Doesn't quite bounce it over. So it needs to be wider. So it doesn't. I don't want it to hit this guy, but I need it to land there. So I think it's about adjusting this angle. I think it should be okay. Maybe. This bounces at a good angle. We're done. That's all we need. Let's see it work. Goes up. That's fine. Goes over. Ooh. Can I explain what's happening? Okay, sure. 4 balls are dropping down. The first ball... No, I do not drop the furthest road yet. That is not something I'm doing. I need to do it though. You're right. So... How about it? Screws... I guess I don't need this then. Yeah. So on D... it should disconnect too. And on... when this guy moves, it's 3. On 3, it will disconnect this guy. 3. Okay, so let me explain this to Spyro. Let's move it slow. So, balls drop down. Redirect it to the right for the first one. It rolls. This ball goes to the left. I'm not sure why it's like that, but it is. There's a reason why this is here. It perfectly causes it to move in a motion that is preferable to the setup. So this ball goes in here, pushes down on this lever, lifts up this weight, which allows this van to trigger this flag. When this flag is triggered, this comes down and locks in place. Same thing happens here. This goes down, and in the meantime, this continues moving, but this just goes up. Pretty straightforward. This goes down, same thing happens, this comes down, and this starts lifting up. Okay. Then something, this moves up. Okay, it's pretty confusing, sorry. I need to explain it separately, probably. There's a lot of things happening here. Huh? Wait, what happened? Why didn't this trigger this flag? Hold on. Hold on. Something weird happened. That's fine. Okay, go goes up. Drops down. Move this back further, maybe? Or rather, I could build a spring here instead, so it rolls here and drops down immediately. That would be faster. Instead of bouncing it and losing momentum. I guess that works then. So anyway, that happens, that drops through. Okay, it doesn't break anything, which is good. So I just need to build some kind of mechanism here to support that. I might as well reuse this wood to, yep. Put a spring up here, and here, road here. 2, 2, 2, 2. Angle a little bit more. Yeah, it's a bit complicated, but if you break down part by part, which one happens first, trigger one by one, it becomes much simpler. Okay, thanks for coming, Spyro. Take care. It's a rope go work machine, yes, correct. Oh wow, it's much further than I thought. Maybe the right thing to do in this situation would be to create a spring setup road here and pull it down instead. So instead of rolling off, it just goes here and stops and rolls down, bounces here and continues that way. I think that looks better. Although I don't think this gap is big enough, which might be a problem. We'll see. Yep, not big enough. As suspected. We'll move it lower. Should be a big enough gap. Maybe I'll move it open a little bit less. Worried that to go over and drop this way. I want it to land here and move this way. But apart from that, I could probably save some money if I reduce some of this here and there, but not really needed, I think. We're within budget, that's all that matters at this point. Shaving on these levels is a right pain. Okay, that needs to be steel. Lower the angle a bit. That should do it. Will I be ending my stream with this bridge, or will I move on to workshop? For today at least, I will be ending my stream with this bridge because, you know, time concerns and all that. I haven't decided how much, if any, workshop levels I'll be doing. I'll have to see. There we go. Rope go bug machine complete. What am I missing? Hello? Hello? Huh? What? Hold on. Why didn't it complete? What happened? Okay, that's 2. Correct. It might have only hit the checkpoint. Yeah, I didn't get the flag. Makes sense. Okay, that's the problem. That's kind of finicky. I'll create a bridge here to direct it to drop down. With one more spring, of course. From above, I suppose. Okay, let's see if this direction down here. That's finicky, this one. I saw a bit of red there, but wasn't sure. it was the case or not. Are you meant to need an extra lifting mechanism here? Because my roads don't connect nicely and the ball stops here. So are you supposed to do something like this to get it to continue moving, or is there something wrong with what I'm doing? There we go. Cool. And done for the third time. Yeah! Everything is complete. 100%. 100% done. Ah, feels great. Okay, let's take a look at your solutions. So, what is this? What is so wages in this? Does this somehow split the two? No? Alright, let's take a look at your solution then. Okay. Ball. Oh, you actually sorted it. Wow, you did A1 first. Amazing. Ah, so you did the top parts first. I see. I mean the bottom parts first, then the top ones. Okay, okay. Oh, you lifted it up with a rope. Yeah, I see, I see. Somehow I still ended up making a cheaper bridge though, so I'm pretty happy about that. This is basically a miracle, right? This part here, I have no idea how this works at all. Somehow this perfectly splits it at the right timings for everything. Yeah, I probably should. So let me go back to the world menu. Take a screenshot right here. Give me a moment. Snap. I'll take a screenshot of my challenge as well, so I can get the other one. Snap. Hold on, forgot to save this one. Yeah, I got Grandmaster, every single level complete, including PB1, on stream. So if you want to see it, you can go back to the archives. They're all there. Every single level. Get to see how terrible I was at the start, and how terrible I still am. That's just how it goes. Okay, so with that, we have completed every single PB2 and PB1 level, including challenge levels and secret worlds. So we can say that we are officially complete on Polybridge, unmodded of course.